Time now to talk property, thanks to our partners GJ Gardner. As sellers chase top dollar for their property, the gap between hopeful ambition and reality can leave buyers frustrated as reasonable offers get rejected. With advice on how to negotiate a seller in need of a reality check, I'm joined by Andrew Duncan, Agent Monday founder and host of Simply Property podcasts, Property thanks to our partners GJ Gardner. Good morning, good to have you on the program, Andrew.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
So how accurate is property appraisal?
I think we just have to look at the incentives they're in. The salespeople are really trying hard to do a good job and give sellers the best possible advice. But the incentives lead to best case projections a lot of the time, especially when agents are competing with each other. It's a commission-only environment. So you often have sellers coming to the market really at the top of the mountain in terms of what they're trying to achieve. And meanwhile, the buyers might be sitting down at base camp, educated, having looked at what's around and having a much maybe more realistic view of where market value might be at.
You just got to basically stick to if you've done your research, especially at the moment with it being a buyer's market, you just got to stick to your guns basically, don't you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And just stay the course. I think that the main message is just to be patient and just understand that, it's a journey, especially for sellers who have just come on the market. If they've been owning a property for a long time, paying the mortgage for all these years, it's human nature to want to get the best you can for your home. And that's what all of us would do. But what you see a lot is buyers getting really frustrated when they make an offer and it doesn't get countersigned, or, they don't get into a negotiation and they walk away too quickly, I think.
Hey, what about the, agents are obviously involved and are doing the negotiation on behalf of the buyer and the seller. That's basically their job, isn't it? To try and get them to meet in the middle.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And sometimes the middle can be this mythical middle can be a bit of a trap where someone starts out at one point, the seller might start out high, the buyer starts out low, and both sides can end up in this position where they feel like, oh, it's not a good deal unless we meet in the middle. But that's kind of an arbitrary arrangement, right? And where that middle is depends on where each side started. So I'd encourage people to think a little bit past that and to go back to, does this home work for them? Do they love it? Is it the best one they've seen that's going to suit their family best? And in that case, do what you can to secure it. And for sellers, the real valuations that matter are offers on paper. So despite what estimates you might see online, despite what the appraisals say, what really matters is what buyers are prepared to pay for the property. And if you've done a good job marketing, you want to be ready to listen to that market.
Andrew, appreciate your time this morning. Thank you. Andrew Duncan, Agent Monday founder and host of Simply Property podcast. That's thanks to our partners GJ Gardner.